We are back for another video in the Hoopscoop Media Top 100 Countdown, and at number 64 team in the country we have the Colorado State Rams. What's up, college basketball fans? I'm Hoopscoop Media co-founder Austin Getchy, and welcome to the Hoopscoop Media Top 100 College Basketball Teams Countdown. In this series, we'll be counting down our top 100 teams for next season and releasing a video every day until the college basketball season begins. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and give our social medias a follow. Simple things like that help more college basketball fans like you enjoy our content. With that being said, enjoy the rest of the video and 99 other videos in this series. Last season was a down year for the Niko Medved-led Colorado State team. After having a very impressive 2021-22 season, earning a 6th seed in the tournament, star player David Roddy moved on to the NBA draft and was selected in the first round. The Rams went 15-18 last season and 6-12 in Mountain West play. The Rams did lose some significant pieces from last year. Versatile wing John Tonje, who scored the most total points for the Rams last year, transferred to Missouri. Isaiah Rivera transferred to his home state of Illinois, committing to UIC. The last player moving on was big man James Moores, who was originally from New Zealand and started his pro career back home. However, the Rams managed to get their best player and one of the best major players in the country, Isaiah Stevens, back. Stevens is one of the best passers in the country, averaging 6.7 assists per game and having an assist rate of 38.2%. He can also score the ball, putting up 17.9 points per game, and is a decent scorer from all three levels. Stevens was hurt at the beginning of last year, and they should be much more prepared this year, as barring another injury, he'll be good and won't have an adjustment process. Medved also brings in a star D2 transfer, Joel Scott from Black Hills State. Scott has been one of the best players in D2 for the past few seasons, this year winning D2 CCA National Player of the Year. He put up averages this year of 23 points and 9.6 rebounds per game, while shooting over 60% from the field. He is a guy that will make his impact felt in the Mountain West right away. Next to Scott in the front court is another former D2 All-American who played at Colorado State last year, Patrick Cartier. Cartier was a starter for the Rams and one of the most efficient scorers in the country, connecting on over 70% of his shots in conference play, leading him to easily have the best offensive rating on the team. Jalen Lake is another significant returner. He was a good shooter last year, connecting on over 41% of his three-pointers in conference play. Lake can also serve as a decent secondary ball handler. Medved also brought in a couple of transfers to play in the wing. Nate Clifford is one of them, making a short trip from Colorado. He wasn't an effective offensive player last year, but has lots of defensive upside, and his athleticism and length is particularly intriguing in the Mountain West. They also got in-conference transfer Javante Johnson from New Mexico. He's a low-usage player, but a very efficient scorer when he does shoot. Colorado State also has guard Josiah Strong back, who got a medical redshirt last year after only appearing in 8 games. He's known as a three-point shooter, and when healthy should show off those abilities. The Rams have some solid backup guards returning as well. Taviante Jackson is a solid passer and led the team in steals percentage. Joe Palmer also returns, a guard that previously won Conference Player of the Year while playing for D3 Augsburg University and was a solid bench contributor last year. They also returned big man Kyle Evans, who missed the last half of the season with an injury, but was a good rebounder in the limited minutes he was playing. Jack Payne, a redshirt freshman guard, also returns for the Rams. Medved also brings in a 2-person freshman class. Kyan Evans is one of them, who won the Missouri Gatorade Player of the Year. He was a good point guard and facilitator, and led Staley High School to the state championship and one of the best teams in the country. CSU also added Rashawn Mbemba, an Austrian forward who averaged double digits playing pro basketball overseas. He's another player that is a big piece of the Rams' future. Overall, this should be a bounce-back year for the Rams. They got some major pieces back and also added some big-time incoming players. The Mountain West is a very competitive league, and I currently have them sitting 6th, but they have the potential to finish above that. While I wouldn't have the Rams in my projected tournament field, I think they have a chance to get back to it. Niko Medved has been a fantastic coach over his career, and I expect that to continue into this season. Colorado State fans, comment below your thoughts and where you'd have the Rams ranked this season. We will be back tomorrow for the number 63 team in the country. Subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss it.